Wonderful. My name is David Holliday. I'm the Vice President of the National Student Exchange. I'm also an NSE coordinator at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. Welcome to today's virtual fair session. Today's session is focusing on the HSIs, Hispanic Serving Institutions that are part of NSE. The NSE consortium has about 30 HSIs. Today's session will feature 10 of them. So we're really excited to hear from each of these campuses that really offer great experiences, great opportunities for students coming to their campus. Just a couple of reminders about Zoom etiquette. If you can keep yourself muted and also keep yourself off camera unless you're presenting, that would be excellent. So though we're going to be presenting here for 20-25 minutes, you'll hear from each campus for about 2 or 3 minutes. Then we'll open up the breakout rooms, and that will allow you to go and speak one-on-one with each campus. We do encourage you to visit multiple campuses as well, so you can pop around the breakout rooms. Alan, if you could advance the slide. So I want to give a quick, brief introduction of National Student Exchange. NSE has been around for a long time, since 1968. We've been facilitating undergraduate exchange between our member campuses that are located within the United States, as well as Guam, Puerto Rico, and the US Virgin Islands. And then we also have exchange partners in Canada. So we exchange in a normal year, a non-COVID year, I would say about 2,000 students exchange between our member campuses. Since our beginning in 1968, we've had about 120,000 students participate in the National Student Exchange. It's a phenomenal organization, lots of great opportunities. We have 175 campuses that are part of our membership, and there's plenty of opportunities, plenty of campuses that can meet your needs academically, personally, professionally as well. Alan, if you'll advance the next slide. We have a quick video here that will show you just little snippets of students on exchange to give you an idea of what NSE is all about. Please press play. Actually, Alan, if you can go back, can you push that play button right in the middle? Okay, I think there's an audio issue that I don't think you all could hear the sounds. It's just background music, but at least you got a visual representation of what NSE can offer. So I'd like to hand it over to the first presenter. Alan, if you want to go forward. Just the next slide. There we go. I'd like to introduce California State University, Chico. So like I said, each campus will talk for 2 or 3 minutes. Then we'll open up the breakout rooms so you can have one-on-one conversations. Thanks so much.
All right, and that's me. Hi, everyone. Nice to see your Zoom icons today. My name is Kenya Chavez, and I'm the National Student Exchange Coordinator at Chico State. We are a California State University campus located in Northern California, about an hour from Sacramento and Lassen Volcanic National Park. Sorry, that's a mouthful. And about 3 hours from San Francisco and Lake Tahoe. CSU Chico is a proud national member of the Hispanic Association of Colleges and Universities, with 35.6% of our student population that identify as Hispanic or Latinx. We are a true college town, so our campus is located right next to the charming downtown Chico, with dining, retail, and farmers markets that create a warm, welcoming atmosphere. And I'm actually from Chico, so I can attest to this from personal experience. We are also home to Bidwell Park, which has over 3,000 acres to hike, bike, walk, and take part in endless outdoor recreation opportunities. We also are a residential campus with the majority of students living within a 1 mile radius of the university. And we are we have one of the lowest costs of living in the state. The cost of living in Chico is one of the cheapest in California, which makes attending Chico State a very budget-friendly option. Our student enrollment is 16,600 with a 23-to-1 student to faculty ratio, making our classrooms very cozy. We have 343 academic offerings, our top 10 being business administration, psychology, pre-nursing, criminal justice, liberal studies, construction management, sociology, biology, computer science, and animal science. We actually do have a university farm as well. Next slide, please. So one of the university's strategic priorities is equity, diversity, and inclusion, meaning that Chico State is committed to cultivating and nurturing a welcoming and inclusive campus where students, faculty, and staff have an equitable opportunity to thrive. We have a Dream Center, we have an Office of Diversity and Inclusion, a Safe Zone program, as well as a First Generation Student Association, to name just a few of the resources on campus that provide access for students. In terms of COVID-19, for fall 2021 and moving forward, we have in-person, virtual, and hybrid courses that we're offering. Vaccination is required and masks are required on campus as well. For spring 2022 National Student Exchange, we have the host payment option open and home payment is on wait list. And that is all for me. I will hand it off to the next presenter.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kelly Moran, and I work at California State University East Bay, which is another campus in the California State University system. We are located in the San Francisco Bay Area, smack in the middle of the Bay Area, about 20 miles to Oakland and Berkeley, 30 miles to Silicon Valley, and 30 miles to San Francisco. I've provided some images of campus to show you that we are actually situated on top of a large hill overlooking the bay, with downtown Hayward at the bottom of the hill. Next slide, please. A little bit about Cal State East Bay. We have about 13,000 undergraduate students. 62% of those students identify as first-generation college students, and we are generally ranked as one of the most racially and ethnic diverse campus in the United States. In 2019, about 37% of our students identified as Latinx, 22% as Asian, and 10% as African American. I've listed our most popular undergraduate majors here on this slide. Business administration is AACSB accredited, and we also have a number of students interested in psychology, health science, criminal justice, biological sciences, etc. Next slide, please. A little bit more about our campus, especially as identified as a Hispanic serving institution. The Diversity and Inclusion Center is in the center of our campus in the Student Union and is a home for support of students from all backgrounds and identities. And we are very excited that this fall, we will be opening up 3 specific affinity-based student centers to expand upon the services that the DISC has offered over the previous years. Those centers are going to be a Black Student Success Center, a Latinx Student Success Center, and an Undocumented Student Resource Center. We do welcome students of DACA identification as well. We have over 120 clubs and student organizations, including a number of cultural clubs and some multicultural fraternities. And we've had construction going on campus while we were remote during COVID. And in the spring, we're expecting to have a brand new library opening in the center of campus. In terms of COVID, much like CSU Chico, vaccinations are required. Masks are required indoors and suggested in more crowded outdoor opportunities. And then about 40% of our courses in the fall have some sort of in-person meeting component. We are currently available for host pay for spring 2022. I'll pass it on to my next speaker.
Hi everyone, my name is Eleanor Walgast and I am the NSE coordinator at California State University Northridge, and we welcome you to Los Angeles. Next slide, please. All right, so here at Cal State Northridge, we are the Matadors, so we are where Matadors rise. Cal State Northridge is situated in the heart of the West San Fernando Valley, only an hour drive from the beach or the mountains. We're actually about 20 miles away from the beach in Santa Monica, about 14 miles from Hollywood, so we have close access to a lot of popular destinations. CSUN is a 350-acre campus with a population of nearly 40,000 students and over 2,000 faculty. On campus, we have over 300 student clubs and organizations, including academic, and cultural, and professional organizations. And there are a variety of courses available across 65 disciplines with notable programs in ethnic studies and deaf studies available to our NSE students when they come to us. Next slide, please. All right, as an HSI, CSUN is annually among the nation's leaders in awarding degrees to Latinx students. We actually, our campus population is comprised of about 54% that identify as Latinx. So for this fall 2021 semester, more than 21,000 of our nearly 40,000 students identified as Latinx. Just recently, it was announced that CSUN will be home to a global Hispanic serving institution, Equity Innovation Hub, through a partnership with Apple, California Governor Gavin Newsom, and the California State University system. And this is going to be a hub that is housed on our campus, and it is to increase student success and equip Latinx and other historically underserved students with skills for high demand careers in STEM fields. And then we have our campus does pride itself on its commitment to diversity and inclusion. And so we have a variety of campus resources, including our Veterans Resource Center, Pride Center, Dream Center, the International Exchange Student Center, where I work, our National Center on Deafness, Disability Resources, and Educational Services. In terms of spring 2022, we are accepting on host pay. And in terms of COVID protocols, CSUN, along with my other Cal State colleagues, require vaccination and to come to campus. There's also a daily health screening to come to campus each day, and necessary mask protocols when indoors. So I look forward to speaking with you soon, and I'll pass this on to my next colleague. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Brittany Fentress, and I am the NSE coordinator at California State University Stanislaus. We are located in Turlock, California. We have a population of approximately 74,000 in Turlock and about 10,000 on campus. We have a small town feel with a local public bus system that makes it easy to navigate without a car. We're an easy drive to Yosemite. We're about 2 hours from there, 2 hours from Tahoe, an hour and a half from, or 3 hours from Tahoe, an hour and a half from San Francisco, and then 5 hours to LA. I love living here because it's centrally located. It's a lower cost of living than being on the coast or in a more populated area, but it's easy to do day trips, one day to the mountains, the next day the beach. Some of the campus resources we have a brand new student union that houses our ASI with about 100 different student organizations. We have a newly renovated library, which I just visited yesterday, and these are photos from it. It's absolutely beautiful. They've got a coffee shop in there. They've got the Warriors Cross-Cultural Center for students of all kinds of different backgrounds, and it is also home to the undocumented student services. We have a campus recreation center with a climbing wall and a wide variety of intramural sports, and we have an on-campus health center. Our on-campus housing is absolutely amazing. When I first moved here, I tried to see if I could move in, but they've got pools, they've got a hot tub, they've got a wonderful community center, on-campus dining. I highly recommend it. Next slide, Pete, please. So we are a Hispanic serving institution with 51% of our student population identifying as Latinx. We have 43 undergraduate majors. Our top ones are business, which has the AACSB accreditation. Our top ones are business, psychology, liberal studies, and biological sciences and criminal justice. We have 45 minors and we have other accreditations. Right now, we've got 41% of classes being in person, and then we have hybrid and online also. We are requiring COVID vaccinations, but students can apply for a religious or medical exemption. We do have a daily screening and masks are required when on campus. We are currently open for host pay availability. As if we have more outgoing home pay, we may open that up, but as of now, we are host pay only. So thank you.
I think we can advance beyond Bart Baranquitas. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kylie Arrieta, and I'm the New Mexico State University. I'm the NSE coordinator for New Mexico State University. So next slide, please. New Mexico State University, or NMSU. NMSU is located in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Las Cruces itself is a college town with a population of about 102,000. Las Cruces is near the US-Mexico border. It's part of a larger binational region with its sister cities, El Paso, Texas, and Ciudad Juarez, Mexico. Together, all three cities combined have a population of 2 million residents. Las Cruces is located in the southern New Mexico desert. On average, we get 294 days of sunshine per year. NMSU is a land-grant research university. It's very well known for its engineering college as well as its agricultural and environmental sciences college. NMSU offers 90 major areas of study to choose from. Currently, it has 14,000 students, 11,000 of which are undergraduates. 58% of our undergrads right now identify as Hispanic. And NMSU has been recognized on the top 100 colleges and universities for Hispanic list. Next slide, please. Studying away at NMSU, NMSU does have a Chicano programs department. This department supports students who identify as Hispanic and Latinx. It also offers resources for first-generation, low-income, migrant, and undocumented students. This department also puts on social events and speaker series throughout the academic year. NMSU has various styles of housing, communal, individual, apartment style. One cool thing is that NMSU offers living and learning communities where you can actually live with others who share your same major or your same interest as far as academics goes. NMSU does have a great student union building. It's really a one-stop shop. It has a cafeteria, a food court, a pub, a patio, a game room, study areas, a computer lab, and a social lounge. We have a really good outdoor recreation department. They plan hiking, bouldering, rock climbing, and camping trips for our students. And some unique trips that you can go on that are close to NMSU. You can visit Hatch, New Mexico, which is the chili capital of the world. We are very famous in New Mexico for our chili, both red and green. And you can also visit White Sands National Monument. It's a very famous and photographed national monument. Related to COVID-19, NMSU is following COVID safety protocols. We are wearing masks right now. We have hybrid courses, in-person, online courses. And starting this September, students will need to be vaccinated in order to attend NMSU, or they will need to submit to regular COVID-19 testing. We are a home pay institution and we are available for placements for spring 2022. I look forward to speaking to you all in the breakout rooms and hopefully welcoming you to NMSU soon.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me okay? My name is Hope Ortiz, and I am the Global Engagement Coordinator and NSE Coordinator at Sonoma State University. We are a California State University campus, like some of my previous presenters, and we are in Northern California. So next slide, please. That's Lobo, our Seawolf mascot down there. So Sonoma State, like I mentioned, is located in Northern California. We're about an hour north of the Golden Gate Bridge and Greater Bay Area. We are accessible to lots of great places in California. That's one of the cool things about going to California is you can go to the mountains and the beach, the desert, the rivers everywhere, the bay, very easily. We are a small, medium-sized campus, 8,000 students, and we are a teaching-oriented liberal arts university with generally small class sizes and very close teacher student mentorship relationships. We were recognized as an HSI in 2017 with almost just over 36% of our students identifying as Hispanic or Latino, with over 5% also identifying as multi-ethnic. So really we are almost equal number Hispanic, Latino, and white students. We've also received 2 HSI grants promoting the opportunities for future Latinx teachers, as well as technologies, extended reality technologies to support underrepresented students in science learning. And we have lots of great clubs and organizations that may be interesting for students who are wanting to go to an HSI campus, MECHA. We have specific Latino and Latina Greek chapters, both national and local, that students could look into joining as well. Next slide, please. So you would hopefully have an amazing experience here at Sonoma State. We are in the heart of wine country, so it is a benefit of being over 21 if you come, but if not, there's still lots of amazing experiences you can have. Like I said, there's lots of hiking in the area because there's so many great natural resources nearby. Students who come on NSE get priority registration, so they get to register first, which is really great. And we highly encourage students to live on campus because off-campus housing can be competitive, but our on-campus housing is one of the top in the nation. So you're not sacrificing very much. And they've been giving lots of perks for students to live on campus this last year, including free dining dollars and free passes to on-campus concerts, things like that. There's also internships, research opportunities, and like I've mentioned, lots of great outdoor recreation. We are like the other CSUs in that we require, as of the end of September, we'll be requiring the vaccine to be on campus and do daily wellness checks as well. For the spring, we are still open on host pay and have some space available on home pay, so make sure to talk to your home campus advisor. Thank you.
Great. Buenas tardes. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lori Moline, and I'm the Director of Internationalization at Universidad del Sagrado Corazón in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And I am one of our NSE coordinators, and with me today on this call is Rosemary Martinez, our other NSE coordinator. So Ellen, if we can go to the next slide, please. Great. Sagrado is a 4-year private liberal arts university founded in 1880, and we have about 4,500 students who are primarily from Puerto Rico. We're located in the urban center and the heart of San Juan, Puerto Rico, but that urban center is only 20 minutes walking from the beach, and it's also located right on the Tren Urbano, the light rail system that we have here in San Juan, and also on several of the main public bus transportation routes, which is nice because it allows you to get over to Old San Juan, as well as to some of the other popular areas for college students to gather in the city. And yet you're very close to the beach as well and areas to go out for dining. We have within this urban center of San Juan a spacious green campus that is really a natural delight where you can sit outside and enjoy your time between classes, get out of your dorm room, and enjoy a lot of green space. And in these pictures that I have included, you'll see a beautiful blue sky day in almost every single picture, and that's what it looks like here today, as well as every other day. So it's a pretty nice environment to hang out outside in. We have 26 academic majors, and we welcome you to take classes from any of those programs, but our classes are primarily offered in Spanish. We have a very small selection of classes offered in English every semester, but our classes are small, usually between 15 and 25 students. So you'll find that you have very personalized attention and the ability to use English if necessary to communicate better within the class. We are a great option for students who are interested in improving their Spanish, having an immersion experience in Spanish within the US territory. And we're also great for students interested in any kind of communications field, international studies, or who are focused on entrepreneurship. We are the only university in Puerto Rico with the Carnegie classification for community engagement, and you will find that you can enroll in our service learning courses within any discipline and also participate in a lot of volunteer activities in the area and around the island throughout the semester that you spend with us. We also have many student organizations, and we welcome you to join any of those organizations, clubs, and activities during the semester that you visit us or the summer term. So let's go to the next slide. And I want to highlight on the next slide that we provide guaranteed housing for all students who come through the NSE program. And in addition to the housing, you'll have access to our 2 on-campus cafeterias and our sports facilities. And again, this beautiful green space that we have for all of our students. In addition to meeting other NSE students and our local Puerto Rican students, you will also connect through our office with students coming from different countries around Latin America, Europe, heritage speakers, DACA students, other US students, quite a variety of students that you'll get to know during your time here. And you can see here that we have a 2-day orientation for all of those different students who come to visit us, and also several excursions for every semester, including during the summer sessions. So these are a couple of pictures of those opportunities where you get together with local students and other international students as we go on different excursions. We also have quite a few different activities throughout every semester that we will integrate you in, such as our Café de Intercambio, which we just had this afternoon in person for the first time in a long time, and activities like International Education Week. We're happy to welcome you for the January 2022 semester or summer 2022 or next academic year on home pay or host pay, but it is important to know that we do already require full vaccination and masking to be on our campus. So I think we're a perfect location for anyone who wants to use or perfect their Spanish within a very supportive, personalized, friendly campus community located in the Spanish-speaking territory of Puerto Rico.
Hola a todos. Hello, everyone. My name is Ilia Velez. I'm the acting director of the Student Exchange Program here at the University of Puerto Rico, Mayagüez. I'm also the NSE coordinator. University of Puerto Rico is the only public university in Puerto Rico. We have 11 campuses. 5 of them are on NSE: Bayamón, Humacao, Rio Piedras, Calley, and Mayagüez. UPR Mayagüez, my campus, specializes in engineering and agriculture, but also has faculties in business, arts, and sciences. We enroll 12,000 students approximately every year. Most of them are Puerto Ricans and Colombians. House payment tuition is $145 per credit, so we are very affordable. The teaching is in Spanish, but with a variety of courses in English. So we are perfect fit for majors or minors in Spanish. And the student combine if they want to take courses in Spanish or English, or if the student wants to take courses in English only, we don't require the Spanish proficiency, and we accept DACA students. Next. So what to expect if you are an incoming student here at the University of Mayagüez? You will have registration priority, a buddy system. We have a group student that help us with the incoming students, a friendly and resilient people. Some of you might know what happened to Puerto Rico in the last year. So like Hurricane Maria, the earthquakes, and now the pandemic. So everything has been new for us. So we are a stronger generation. Because we don't have on-campus housing, we provide assistance with housing search. You have the opportunity to see the connection between Puerto Rico and the US in a new way. So we are a perfect fit for political and science major. Also, our economic situation is a good fit for majors in sports, community services, because there's still a lot to do here. Cultural, social, and academic activities in and off campus. And because our size, you could see the whole island in one semester. For more information about us, like a handbook for incoming student or the full list of the courses taught in English, you could see our profile on the NSE website. Next. So about COVID, Puerto Ricans are 73% are fully vaccinated. and 95% on campus. We require fully vaccination or the evidence of the exemptions with weekly testing. This semester, 68% of the courses are in person, 32% hybrid or distant courses. We're open for business for spring 2022 with excellent chances of placement on both plans, home and host payment. So that's all for now. Hope to see some of you in the breakout room. Thanks.
Hello, everybody. My name is Alan Earhart, and I'm the Director of International Programs at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, and I'm also the NSE Coordinator. So a little bit about UTRGV. UTRGV was started in 2015. It's the newest of the University of Texas system schools. Our enrollment is about 32,000 currently. We have campuses distributed across the southern tip of Texas in an area known as the Rio Grande Valley. The primary campuses are in Edinburgh and Brownsville, which is very close to South Padre Island. 90.5% of our students identify as Latino or Hispanic. So just a little bit more about the Rio Grande Valley. It has its own unique culture, kind of separate from other parts of Texas. Bilingualism is completely normal. We speak Spanish in my office all the time, and you hear Spanish frequently just spoken among students on campus as well. So for studying away at UTRGV, we accept both host pay and home pay options for spring 2022. We have on-campus or off-campus housing opportunities. If you are planning to be on like the Edinburgh campus and you have a class at the Brownsville campus, we have free shuttle services on a large bus with Wi-Fi that are very frequent and free, so you can get back and forth as much as you need. The weather is beautiful all year. It's always sunny here. Just a little bit about UTRGV finally. We are highly ranked in Texas on a bunch of different metrics. We're an emerging research institution, so we have many of the majors or areas of study that you might be interested in. And for more information, you can always reach out. Thank you.
Thank you so much, presenters. Great job. Great campuses, wide variety of locations and opportunities. So now's the chance for you to spend some time visiting one-on-one with campuses. I'm going to open the breakout rooms. Each one is labeled for that specific location or campus. You should be able to move yourselves between the breakout rooms. Let me know if you cannot move yourself and I can assign you to a room. Speakers, presenters, if you can move yourself into your breakout room, just click on breakout rooms. That should show up at the bottom of your Zoom window and you can move yourself there. I will hang out here in the main room for anybody that has questions. If you're a student and you don't quite understand what National Student Exchange is or what home pay versus host pay is, things like that, I'm here to talk as well. So again, thanks so much for being here today. Please enjoy conversations in the breakout rooms.